What's going on, guys? Today's video, I want to get a little bit of feedback and input from you guys, which I like to do from time to time because I like to keep you guys engaged and part of these builds. So a lot of your guys' input does in fact go into these builds. I listen to what you guys say. I read the comments as much as I can. I can't always respond to every single comment, but I do try to read most of them. So what I'm doing right now is today, I just spent the day, well, pretty much the whole day because this was a bit of a drive. As you can see here, I went and picked up a set of Challenger door panels. These are actually from a Hellcat, so they're pretty nice. They have the white leather stitch, they have the suede or Alcantara inserts, and they're from a Hellcat. So I've got both of them right here. Reason being is I think I mentioned to you guys in the last video, I have to complete the door panels on this. So I know a lot of you guys have been asking about the Hellcat swapped Dodge Dakota, you know, what we're doing with it, why there hasn't been any videos, all that stuff. So we've been focusing quite a bit on this truck because I'm trying to get this truck ready to be able to go to some shows this summer. This is already presentable, but I really have the goal in mind to be able to make this a Hellcat swapped Ram and be able to tow this Hellcat swapped Dakota to some shows. Also, there's going to be a lot of Dakota content coming, a little bit on my channel, but a lot on my buddy Aaron's channel because we are going to be painting this truck starting next week, I believe. So we'll be disassembling this thing, getting it ready for paint. You guys might be saying, John, it looks like really, really good on camera, but I promise you guys the paint is not that good. It's like 20-year-old paint. You can see right here the clear's baking off. It looks really good in camera from about here, but you start getting up close and like it's peeling. A lot of the clear coat has peeled off, as you can see there. It's, you know, all hazy here. The top of the bed sides, you know, they're all scratched up and stuff just from you know, the age of the truck. But back to the panels. These are the original Dodge Charger panels, and I only have one because if you guys remember, the donor vehicle had a side impact and the driver's side door panel was not in good shape whatsoever. So currently right now we have Dakota door panels on here that were modified to fit. So they look pretty good when it's closed, but I had to cut out this large portion of them here. The other issue I have is, see this, whatever you want to call this section here, like the part that comes out for the speaker, it actually tucks underneath the glove box. So when the door is closed, you can't open the glove box. Whereas these panels, you can see they go straight. So they go straight down, so you can actually open the glove box when the door is closed, which would of course make sense. But reason why I went and looked for Challenger ones, I was gonna say Charger, but Challenger ones, because the door is longer. The Charger ones, since it's a 4-door, they come up a little bit short. So, of course, these are going to have to be custom. But I want your guys' feedback, what you guys think. So, as you can see there, it's going to meet up with the dash. We got lots of room against the seats and whatnot. But I was thinking, like, if you look, if I hold this up, if I can do this as best as possible as one person. See how the door panel is a little bit short? And it kind of has you know, this contour at the bottom here. I was thinking the Challenger panel would be a better fit because it's longer. Problem is it's actually a little too long. So I wanted to see what you guys think as far as, you know, fit and finish and all that stuff. We do have the leather stitched here. The dash doesn't have the leather stitched one. I ended up having to get this replacement dash. The original dash did have the leather stitching around it, but that thing was toast. Like the airbag was all blown out of it and stuff, so we ended up getting this one. But let me show you guys this here. I'll hold the camera up and you guys decide what you think looks better, and you guys can vote down below. All right, so if I hold this up, of course this is dirty as heck, but let me kind of hold this here and explain a couple things. So this is how it would be with our Charger door panel. It fits pretty decent. Obviously it lines up with the dash. The armrest doesn't go all the way to the back here. I don't know if that really matters. I don't think anybody's elbow will ever end up here. But everything fits here. It's got some extra pockets in the bottom, which is kind of cool. One thing to consider is the passenger door, the switches are going to be identical. But the driver door, since the Challenger is a 2-door, the switches, you know, it's already made for just 2 switches, whereas the Charger driver side has a 4-switch cut out here. So I could obviously alter it, but just something else to consider. But that's how that one would look. And again, Not a bad look. One of the nice things is the handle is up here. This is pretty much where the Dakota handle is. So to make this handle work would probably be easier. Whereas the Challenger handle is down here, which you'll see just in a second. So that's the Charger door. I'm gonna get you guys to vote on which one you like better. Here's the Challenger door. And again, it does fit up to the dash the same way. So they pretty much have the same shaped dash. One thing I noticed about the Charger one, I can't even like drop it in here because it's so long. So I'd have to cut it, but I don't know if that would be more work trying to cut through this armrest and stuff to make it all fit. The other thing, as you can see, is door handles down here. So it might be getting kind of into the seat. It's really hard to tell because I can't close this or can't get this in close enough to where it would be, but it does look like it would be really close to the seat. So the more I think about that, maybe this one is a no-go. But I was thinking just more because this one spans the length a little bit more and I could cut it and make it fit. The other thing I'm noticing, I don't know if you guys can see that up here, but over here seems like there might be a bit more of an unfinished portion here. So if you'll notice here, it kind of looks like it stops a little short here compared to the Charger one. I think might kind of fit in there a little bit better into the corner. So those are the two options. Obviously, I'm pretty committed to either one. Either one is an option for us right now. And if I spin this around, they both are a good looking panel, I guess. Just depends. But like I said, vote down below. I do have the door handles for this, so I just I took it out, but I do have the door handle to fit that. The only thing I'm trying to figure out, see, this is nice because it's got this leather stitch up here, is see how this is this rubber membrane. It's got like this foam in here, and then eventually is plastic behind. What my plan is, I'm gonna have to talk to an upholstery shop, was right here where it kind of does this arch, is my plan was to essentially cut the Dakota door panel right in there around the outline somewhere here, and do something similar with the Charger panel and try to mend them together to make them to be one. So that is going to be the plan, but this is just in the planning phase as of now. So I want to get some of your guys' feedback so that we can kind of get that shaped up, because that will be occurring soon. So let me know down below which panel you guys like better. Like I said, I've got both of them. I've got two Challenger panels right now, but I think that the Charger panel, after all that, might be a little bit better fit, but I'm glad I at least have these so that I can rule them out, so I'm not left wondering if the Challenger panel would be a better fit. But I think the Charger panel might be better, but as always, let me know. And on the topic of door panels, you guys can do me a huge favor, because I am on the hunt for door panels and having a little bit of issues trying to find them. If you guys can help me, I am looking for a pair of door panels for a single cab. It can't be off crew cab, can't be off any sort of four-door Ram. It has to specifically be from a two-door truck. I'm trying to find the ones, it's like almost nearly impossible, but two-door panels, hopefully from a sport truck, like an RT, that has the leather stitching so it can match. At worst, I'll just take a black door panel, but the door panels for the manual roll-up windows, they're a different panel than the power ones, because the power ones, this ledge is going to come straight forward here. It's going to have a ledge here, and then this is where the window switches would be on both sides. So I do want to convert to power windows. I've got the wire harnesses, the door modules. My buddy Asher hooked us up with all the wiring and stuff. I just need the panels, but it's really hard. The only thing I found was on eBay, I found a set of black and gray door panels. So the whole center of them is gray, which I think would look really odd in this. So trying to find a set of black door panels. If I'm really lucky, the one with the leather stitch, but if not, at this point, I'll just go with black door panels. But if you guys can do me solid, check your local classifieds. If I have to get them shipped, I'm down with that. But that is kind of holding me up from getting the power door locks and power windows installed in this thing. As for other little updates, I'm waiting for the rest of the center console to show up. I'm waiting for the latch for our upper glove box so I can show you guys that mod. And then the next few days, I will be starting to get the Hellcat seats in this and getting the brackets done. And then that should, I'm hoping I can wrap up the interior on this so that we can start getting to the Hellcat engine right there going in here. I am going to double check some stuff. Again, this video is all about you guys giving me your feedback on what you do or don't want to see. This thing actually has a ported blower on it, so this is obviously a used engine. Not too sure, like, you know, hopefully the engine's in good shape, but it has a ported blower, I believe, on it, because when I was looking through the intake, you could see the snout on it was at least ported. So originally I was gonna pop off the lid, make sure everything is good in there, and you know, nothing looks all crazy. Hopefully everything is in good shape, because the worst, you know, I would really hate to put this in and then have a issue later. So I'm thinking of pulling the lid on it, checking that, making sure this engine's all good. I kind of wanted to run some compression on it, but in order to turn it over, I have to put the transmission on it, to put a starter on it. So that might be a whole episode in itself of, you know, doing a health check on that. In this box here, I have an engine stand, and I know a lot of you guys want to see it. So again, give me your feedback. How many people down below are, you know, eager to see this? But I was going to put the 5.9 Magnum that's back here. If you guys are new to the channel, we've got a built 5.9 Magnum hiding back here. So we don't know the history on it. We don't know how beat up it is, but we got the 5.9 in here. And I was going to put it on the engine stand so that at some point we can see what went wrong. We got this SST sitting here that will be getting some attention. Our buddy Aaron is going to be painting it right after the Dakota. So on Aaron's channel, everyone voted that they wanted to see the Dakota getting painted first. So Dakota's getting paint first, then the SST will be getting painted afterwards. But in the meantime, like I said, I've got it. I went and picked up an engine hoist, and I've got an engine stand here, and I was gonna put the 5.9 liter Magnum on there, so we'll see what happens with that. And this just showed up, you guys. So sure you guys are wondering what's in here. Let me open it up. All right, guys. So yes, another 8.4 Uconnect, but this one actually should have CarPlay. So I'm kind of excited to test out this for you guys. I'm just gathering the pieces, and a lot of guys want to see a CarPlay conversion. So I have that, and then I also have in here, amongst a million other things, speakers that I've been testing for you guys. But I also have some of the USB adapters. So hopefully I can get this all to work. I think this is one of them. I have another one somewhere as well, but to be able to plug everything in so that we can get CarPlay working on this thing. I know a lot of you guys want to see that. I want to see it too. So hopefully we can get it working, and should be pretty good. All right, so lots coming up, you guys. It's gonna be a busy week ahead. So I'm excited to continue to grind out and get all of these videos and projects underway for you guys. And a bunch of other stuff in the background too that I haven't necessarily discussed, but does need to get done. I have been measuring for a custom drive shaft for our Ram single cab, so I'm trying to get that all measured and mocked up too, so that we can get underway on that. So that can get coming, because like I mentioned to you before, with the stock drive shaft, pretty much if I go to the track, even with the 5.7 in it, it's almost like guaranteed to grenade and throw drive shaft, which would not be good. So just a lot of stuff underway for you guys. But comment down below what you're most excited to see. Like I said, I haven't forgot about the Hellcat by any means. It's just this project took a ton of time, and it's kind of a little bit refreshing to work on something a little bit different, but I haven't forgot about it. There's still a lot of stuff that I want to do and get done for it, but like I said, with such a big project like this, it's always going to be a little bit ongoing stuff. And starting next week, I believe we're going to be getting this thing painted, so it's going to look better than ever. We haven't forgot about it. We didn't just shove it in the corner. I'm pretty excited about that too. So let me know, like I said, what you're most excited about. Give me some feedback on some of that other stuff that I mentioned too. The 5.9 engine, whether you want to see that, whether you guys really want to see that or it's just whatever, or the Hellcat engine, like checking it out, doing a health check on that. Let me know all that stuff, what you want to see most, and I'll try my best to try to get all this stuff done, because it's a one-man show here and there is a lot of projects here. So it's fun though, keeps me busy. If you guys like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, let me know your feedback down below. Catch you guys on the next video.